Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Clarissa and this is Coffee and Budgets. If you are new here, hi, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, hey, welcome back. We are back with our monthly budget. I am going to finish out the monthly budget and then I want to break down my paycheck budgets so that as the paychecks hit, we can just go ahead and just start breaking stuff down and not have too much to figure out going forward. Okay, because I'm really trying to make sure that this month counts because I did turn this month into a 3 paycheck month. Okay. And I have a lot going on. And so I just, like I say, I want to make sure that this extra paycheck is going to be, I'm going to make my money work for me. Okay. So we started off with a $3,900 monthly budget. We wrote all our bills down and we came up, well, not all of our bills, but our fixed expenses. So, and I realized I missed something. I did. This number, oh, goodness gracious. Fixed expenses, and I don't have any whiteout. Dang, I don't have any whiteout. I wanted to put it in my fixed expenses. I'm gonna just have to do it like this for now. I forgot my Mint Mobile that's due, and it's gonna be due 1/3, and I'm gonna put 135. So 1845 plus 135. So 1980 is what we're looking at. So I'm gonna put 1980. So that means that 3,900 minus 1980 is gonna leave 1920 left on the table. And let me get another sticky note because y'all know I gotta have my stickies. I mean, my stickies are just pretty much like, and I'm gonna use those because I need to remember what I need to get for the stuff I need to do for the kids. So yeah, let's just do this. Okay, so 1920 is what that's gonna leave me. So once I subtract my variable expenses, is $630. So 1920 minus 630. That'll leave me with $1,290. Okay. Because I haven't subtracted spending or money for my youngest daughter's birthday. And then this over here for the savings goals, it's $300 for the emergency fund, $26 for regular savings, and then $36. No. This is wrong too. Because it's a 3 paycheck month, I need to add for every single paycheck. So instead of like $2, instead of $4 a month, it's supposed to be $6 for this month because I'm doing it by 3. So every 2 weeks, every single paycheck, me and the kids get $2. my savings envelope gets $5, my household envelopes gets $3, and my beauty envelope gets $4. So this is also wrong. So I need to change this. So this is actually supposed to be 36, well, 18 times 3. This is actually supposed to be $54. So I'm gonna have to, I have no whiteout, y'all, but it's okay. It's not gonna bother me. So 54 for sinking funds plus 300 for savings plus 26 for regular savings is going to be $380. So $380 minus the $1,290. It's going to be $910 that I'm going to have to work with for the month. Now, this is not discretionary spending. It's actually stuff that I really need to take care of. So I kind of broke it down. So for the honey badger, that's my youngest daughter. And if y'all are new to my channel, I'm 32. I'll be 33 December 31st. I have 3 kids. I have a 16-year-old son. I have a 13-year-old daughter, and I have a 7, soon to be 8-year-old daughter. I am a single mom, and I work as a pharmacy technician. I make $18.50 an hour. Okay. And so that's that. So for honey badger, for her birthday, and I have, these are my kids' nicknames. I wouldn't name my kids this, but Nueve is his nickname. Ladybug is my 13-year-old daughter's nickname, and then Honeybee is just short for honey badger. That's for my youngest, and I don't need to explain to y'all what a honey badger is. Okay. So her birthday gift, she's getting 2 gifts. One is, I priced them already. It's going to be $30. The other one, I'm hoping I can find it for $50, but just in case, I'm just going to budget for $70. So for her 2 B-Day gifts, it's going to be $100. She also needs some, she has plenty of shirts. She has socks, underwear, bras, all of that. But for her, she needs some more winter tights. She likes dresses. She loves dresses, y'all. So that's why she does not have that many bottoms. So I'm gonna put it at $150. What I want to do is I really want to put it at $200. And then I forgot something else. I know I'd be when we moved, I didn't take our beds. I took them to the dumpster, and they broke them down. They broke our beds down and was able to put some in the dumpster, but what they couldn't break down, they had to actually come and pick it up. And so it was supposed to be $150, but it ended up being $70. So that saved me $80. I didn't even know they were gonna do that. Minus 2050. So we're at $18.50. minus 630. 1220 minus 380. 840. Yeah. So for Honey Badger, I'm gonna go ahead and budget 150. And this is what I spent. Well, that's not what I spent. For the oldest two kids, their birthdays was in April and May. And I did budget $150 for their birthdays, but I did go over. I will tell you that I went over. I probably spent about $200 on both of them. Ladybug needs some shoes. She did start basketball, and she has one pair of shoes, but they are not like running shoes. So I'm gonna budget $70. I'm gonna go to I'm gonna try Nike first, and I'll see what they have at Shoe Carnival as well. But Nike, I can pretty much find a good deal this time around. Honey Badger also needs some shoes. That child needs some. She needs some more shoes, because I bought her 2 pairs of shoes at the beginning of the school year, and she could use another pair of shoes. And then my son, he has pants, he has a jacket, he just needs some shirts. He needs some warmer shirts. And then he doesn't always like to wear his jacket. So I want to get him he would prefer long sleeve shirts over jackets. That's just how he is. So I budgeted 50. So 70 plus 50, 120. Okay. For spending, I'm gonna budget $300. I'm just not even gonna do that to myself. I'm gonna budget $300. That's just what we're gonna do. That's just what we're gonna do. Gonna budget $300 for spending. And that's the majority of it is gonna be the majority of the spending money is gonna be for the oldest 2 kids and anything else I have going on. Woo! Y'all. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead. $3,900. Okay. So we got $100 for giving, $950 for rent. I have 2 phone bills, my credit card, my car insurance, my light bill, daycare, Wi-Fi, my subscriptions, my bank fee, the buffer, my certification, my phone bill, and then I have to pay this trash fee, which came out to $2,050. Okay. So $3,900 minus $2,050 leaves me with $1,850. So for our variable expenses, we got gas, $240, that's $80 a paycheck, plus groceries, $150, home, $150, laundry is $60, miscellaneous is gonna be $30, spending is gonna get $300, and for the birthday girl, it's gonna be $150. So we are at $1,080. So $1,850 minus $1,080 is gonna leave us with $770, okay? $770 for our savings goal. This is, I am gonna have to change this. I'll get some white out later on, like I said, but for 3 paychecks at $18 a paycheck, it's gonna be $54, plus for the starter emergency fund is $354, plus taking 1% from paycheck 2 and paycheck 3 is gonna be $26. So $380. So 300 plus 54 plus 26. It's gonna be Is that right? Is that right? 300 plus 54 plus 26. $380. So 770 minus 380. 770 minus 380 leaves $390. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, what? Am I sure? Am I sure that's gonna happen? I don't have nothing else to pay. I don't have nothing else to pay. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else to pay. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that's gonna leave me with 300. That's gonna leave a total of $390 left. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to send some money to my Capital One account, and I'm gonna send $90 there. Just to sit. And then for January bills, praise God. January bills, we'll be walking in with $300 because I'm not gonna start my debt payoff again until January because I wanted to get this started. I have to get this started. It is necessary. And then we'll start putting extra money towards debt in December. I can put $300 towards my January bills. And that $200, I will just eat that up. I'll just eat that up, y'all. 3 snacks and a Z, baby. Okay, so 770 minus 380 minus 90 minus 300. And that is I'm gonna pull a Tasha. Boom, zero-based budget. Hey. Okay, now y'all not tired of me yet, are y'all? I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? It is It's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock. Oh, that's fine. We fine. We got good time. Well, I mean, we got good time because I said that I wanted to start eating breakfast about 11 so I can start on this show. I think it's like 8 episodes. So I'm gonna do Paycheck 1. Paycheck 2 and Paycheck 3. I'm gonna start back here with Paycheck number 3, and I should have did rollover first. And I'm gonna go ahead and do my variable expenses. So I'm gonna go through this and then I'll come right back. Okay, y'all. So what I'm going to try and do is break all of these paychecks up. I have seen many budgeters do it. Tasha from Mind Your Money is one of them. Also, Tara with Journey to Wisdom and Wealth, and then also Taj with Beautiful Budgets. Once they do their monthly budget, they also break down their paycheck budgets to see which paychecks is gonna pay for what. And so that's what I want to do as well. Just like I say, it can just take the guesswork out of everything once my paycheck comes in. And so for Paycheck 1, I'm expecting $1,200. And we can go ahead and use the pink since Honey Badger's birthday is coming up. I want to use that. So I know I'm gonna have to pay the kids' phone, and this will be number 1. And I'm not gonna write dates on it because as my paychecks come in, I do pay my bills. So just do this as all of these are gonna pay for Paychecks 1's bills. So the kids' phone bill, I know I need to pay my certification. I need to pay the trash, and then I am gonna go ahead and do Honeybees for $150. The emergency fund is gonna get $300, and then I'm gonna see if I can fit Capital One in there, and then any other bills. So we'll just go from there. So the kids' phone bill, I need to pay the certification, and that's $50. The trash fee is gonna be $70. I also need to do my buffer, which is $10 a paycheck, and that'll be that. And then I'm gonna just move on down here. So gas is gonna get $80. Groceries is gonna get $50. Home is gonna get $50. Laundry is gonna get $20. Miscellaneous is gonna get $10. For spending, just to start off, I am gonna go ahead and do, I don't know if I wanna do 200 or if I wanna do 150. I'm gonna do 150 just so I can get her shoes. And then I'll just roll it over. And then Honeybee's B-Day is gonna get 150. One thing I am realizing is I don't have to get everything all at once. Even though I like to get stuff all at once, I don't have to get it all at once. It's not like anybody has like holes in their shoes or anything like that. So we're looking at $510. And then, oh, I forgot to do this. So Ladybug, maybe. Also, my son, so when I tell y'all I have my kids, they do have a village. I mean just that my son's dad is not in his life. But if y'all remember, last year, his grandmother, his dad's mom, she passed away from cancer. And so his grandmother has been a big part of his life. And so she took care of him because we did have him when we were young. We were 16. And his grandmother and grandfather have been a really big part of his life. They have also been a big part of my oldest daughter's life, because when I was in school and working 2 and 3 jobs, they were there. And so since his grandmother's passing, he has spent a lot more time with his grandfather and his aunt, who is literally like 2 years older than him. They've gone to school together and all of that. So his aunt is, I mean, more like his big sister, but that's his aunt. But ultimately, his grandpa and I just kind of came to the agreement that I cannot teach him how to be a man. I don't have a penis. I never will. And I don't know what it is to be a man. So I cannot teach him how to be one. I can teach him, I can nurture him and teach him basic life skills, but I can't teach him how to all the manly things. That's his father's job, but his grandfather has taken that role, and so he will be home, just not full time. So yes, it's been going on, you know, for a minute here and there. But ultimately it's what's best for him. So yeah, and my son is thriving a lot more. He's thriving a lot more. I can definitely say that. So big ups to that. So let me see what we can do here. So I'm gonna leave this here. So this is gonna be 18 plus 300. So this is gonna be $318. This is gonna be 510. So 1,200 minus 80, let me just add this. 82 plus 50 plus 80. This right here is gonna be $212. So 1,200 minus 212 is gonna leave $988 minus $510 minus $318. So that'll leave me with $160. And I can do one or two things with that $160. I could get ahead on some of these. I can get ahead on some of these bills. I could stuff my sinking funds for the month, or I could just roll that money over. And honestly, low key, I kind of want to I could get some of those bills out the way. So 160, I could probably pay the daycare and the credit card. Because if I do the remainder of the sinking funds, that's gonna leave me with 124. And then I could go ahead and pay the daycare. And I won't have to worry about stuffing my sinking funds for the rest of the month. Could do it like that. I could very well do it like that. So I could just knock these bills out, baby. That's what I'd much rather do, is just knock the bills out. So 1,200 minus 212 minus 510 minus 318. So 160. So let's just go ahead and start knocking off some of these bills with the first. Oh, excuse me. Oh, girl. With this first paycheck. So I could do the credit card. So let's do the credit card. And we'll do $18 towards the credit card. That's gonna leave us with $142. So let's do the credit card. And then I could do daycare. Cause that's a big, I'm gonna knock this big one out. I'm gonna do my phone bill, $135. So Mint Mobile, $135. Mint Mobile. And then Capital One will get $7, and the plan is to put 90 in there, so that'll leave me with $83. So 82 plus 50 plus 70 plus 10 plus 18 plus 135. So 365, so 1,200 minus 365 And that's gonna leave 835 minus 510, which will leave 325. And then the sinking funds is 18 plus 300 for the emergency fund and $7 for Capital One, which will be $325. So then that will be $0. And then for Paycheck 2, I would expect to have $13.50. My buffer will get $10. My giving, I will take my giving out of my second paycheck because it is going to be a Christmas gift. So paycheck number 2 is, we're going to do this greenish. So paycheck 2 is going to be in green. I'm going to do my giving. And then it'll be all of these other bills. So we'll have car insurance. We'll have the light bill. We'll have daycare. We'll have the car note, car insurance, light bill, daycare. Oh, dang, y'all. I messed this whole thing up. I'm not going to be able to do 300. I messed this whole thing up. I can't believe I did that. Dang. 12, 23. And this is exactly why I do this. How did I forget my car note, y'all? Oh my goodness. That's all right. As long as I have an emergency fund, I'm fine. How did I forget my car note? Okay, let's go over this. Car insurance will go from paycheck 2, the light bill, paycheck 2, daycare, paycheck 2. I'm about to get, oh no, I'm not gonna do that. I was about to get so frustrated. Car note. So car insurance, light bill, daycare, car note. So my car insurance is $180. The light bill is, I'm gonna budget $150. Daycare $120, and then the car note is $282. And then I am gonna have to pay the Wi-Fi, which is gonna be $67. Okay. And then my subscriptions are gonna come out. So Apple, HBO, Hulu. These are all gonna come out on the 26th. So this is exactly why it's important to make sure I'm looking at my calendar, which I did, but how did I miss this? How did I miss this? I don't know. But I'll be paid for with that. That's okay. All right, so we got $10 for the buffer. We got $100 for giving, $180 for the car insurance, $150 for the lights, $120 for daycare, $282 for the car note, $67 for Wi-Fi, $5 for that, and then $920, is that right? 10 plus 100 plus 180 plus 150 plus 120 plus 282 plus 67 plus 920. 1350 minus 920 is gonna be $430. So $430 minus 80, 150, no, 80 plus 100 plus 30. And then the rest of the spending, I budgeted 300 for the month. So I'll just do the other 150. So plus 150, 210 plus 150. It's gonna be $360. So 430 minus 360 is gonna leave 70. So my sinking funds gets $18. My 1%, that's gonna get $13. January bills is not gonna get anything. So sinking funds at 18 plus my emergency fund is getting 13. It's gonna be $31. So 70 minus 31. So $39 is gonna go towards Capital One. So 70 minus 18 minus 13, 39. And so what we said it'll have $83. So 83 minus another $39 that we would have to add. And so I would need to add an extra $44 from the last paycheck of the month. So here I'm gonna put 13, nothing in January, and then $44. So 44 plus 13 plus 18. And I hope I did not lose y'all. I hope I did not lose y'all. For real. So since my budget is $300 for spending will not get anything on the last paycheck of the month. And so that means that my variable expenses will be $210. So I kind of know, I do realize I am going a little bit backwards. I do apologize, but I really, I can't believe I forgot to put my car note here. And I don't think I ever filled up an entire fixed expense sheet. I don't think I haven't. So I'm a little like, I gotta get this, I gotta knock this stuff out, because I've never seen a sheet like this where all of my fixed expenses are filled up. So for paycheck number 2, we got our buffer. Paycheck number 3. Paycheck number 3, I'm gonna go ahead and do orange. And I'm going to take care of rent and pay the second phone bill. And then that bank fee is gonna come out. So our buffer is gonna get $10. Our rent is gonna get $9.50. And then the kids' phone bill I'm gonna put number 2 here, and that is gonna get $82. And then the bank fee is gonna get $5. I was about to get really frustrated because I'm like, dang, like I really wanted that money to go towards January bills, but I'll have an emergency fund, which was ultimately the goal anyway. That was the primary goal. So we'll have $303 left minus 210 minus $210 will leave us with 93. And I subtract 93 from our sinking funds for $18 minus the emergency fund for 13. And that's gonna leave me with 62 minus 44. So I should end the month off with $18, and I'll probably just roll that over into January. So 18 plus 13 plus 44. Okay. All right, y'all. We got our paychecks up and running, and so yeah. First of all, I do apologize for making this video longer than it needed to be, as well as the other one. But if y'all stayed as long as y'all did, I really, really do appreciate it very, very much. But I cannot believe that I missed January's bill. I mean, miss the car note. But this is everything that I do have to pay for the month of December. And I'm hoping that's it. I think that's it. But yeah, so everything is allocated. At least everything is allocated. And we can just kind of see where we go. But ultimately, like, paycheck number 1 is definitely getting its starter emergency fund. So thank y'all so much for joining me. Again, if you made it to the end, I'm so sorry. I really do appreciate y'all very, very much. And until then, I will see you in the next video. Bye.